So today's recipe that I have prepared is Gobi Manchurian. So I've taken in one gobi and I've removed all the pellets of the gobi into a small pieces like this. I've taken a vessel, added in water, added in all the cauliflower pellets, and I've also added in 3 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder. I mix it well and allow this to soak in for about 20 to 30 minutes. So after 20 minutes I have drained off all the water and washed it twice and refilled the water again and kept it on the stove, and I'll be boiling this for about 15 minutes. So you can see that it has been boiling for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes I switch off the flame, I drain off all the water and wash it twice and keep it aside. Now I am preparing the batter. So in a bowl I am adding in about 7 tablespoons of corn flour, and 7 tablespoons of all-purpose flour known as maida. Adding in some salt, also adding in some pepper powder, some red chili powder, I'm adding in the eggs now. I'm mixing it once like this before adding in the water. I'm adding in some water, enough to make that pasty kind of consistency, thick sticky pasty kind of consistency. So I'm mixing it so that there are no lumps in the batter. So to this I'm adding in the cauliflower, and I carefully mix them in because I don't want the cauliflower pellets to break and become smaller pellets. You can adjust the consistency to your liking here if you want. So I wanted the consistency to be more not too liquidy, so that is the reason I have added in some of the corn flour and the maida again. So actually the precise ingredients are in the description box below. That's a perfect measurement there, you can check it out. So see the pasty sticky kind of consistency. So your batter is ready to go into the hot oil now. So I carefully drop in slowly the batter into the hot oil like this. I would prefer to put in hand, but I'm not that confident, so I agree to put it in a skillet like this. So I slowly drop in slowly one by one piece of the batter into the hot oil. Just don't, I would prefer not to just drop it one, like it will be a huge lump. That is why I'm dropping it just one by one into the batter like this. So fry them and flip them until they are golden brown and crispy. So now you can see that the required color and texture is acquired, so you can drain off the excess oil like this and place them on a tissue paper so that the excess oil is drained. Now we'll prepare the Manchurian. So in a pan, in a curry pan, I have added in some oil. To that I'm adding in the onions, I'm sauteing the onions till they become brown like this. Then I'm adding in the garlic and the green chilies, and I'm sauteing them in as well. Just frying them like for 5 minutes each. Now I'm adding in the chopped red capsicum and I'm sauteing it for another 5 more minutes. So once the capsicum is also cooked, I'm adding in the ginger garlic paste. I am sauteing it till the raw smell of the ginger garlic paste goes. Now I'm adding in about a teaspoon of soy sauce. A teaspoon of vinegar. Also adding in some tomato ketchup. Now I'm adding salt as per taste. Also adding in some pepper powder. Some red chili powder. Now I'm adding in the chopped spring onions and sauteing it for about a minute. Just added some oil to adjust the consistency. It was beginning to be dry, so I just added in some oil. Now at last I'm adding in the fried cauliflower into this and coating the gobi well with all these juices. Basically combine everything well. Just mix it. Just saute it like this for about 5 to 6 minutes. Now at last I'm topping it with some mixed herbs and also some red chili flakes. This is for garnishing. It gives a wonderful aroma. And give it a final mix. Switch off the flame and your gobi manchuri is ready to be served. The one I prepared is basically a dry version of gobi manchurian, and if you want a little gravy version of gobi manchurian, the only one hack that you can add to the recipe is by mixing 1 teaspoon of corn flour in 2 teaspoons of water and adding it to the mixture, so it gives you that gravy like of consistency, 1:2 ratio of corn flour and water. So just giving a tip here. So it's a really famous Indian snack dish, gobi manchurian. It's really yummy. Trust me, you cook all these at home, you wouldn't even go out to the restaurant anymore. So everything is there. I don't say healthy, but still you know what's going into your food. So it's best to cook at home and enjoy at the comfort of your home without having the fear of getting stomach upset because you know what goes into your food.